I am the Collective. We have been observing your actions that have been taking place around this planet. Your human race has learned little. You have proven yourselves aggressive many times, as you have had this last time. You have attacked others of your race with your weapons of war. Instead of seeking peace, you choose war. This just strengthens our belief that you, this race of humans, are not ready to see us in our true form. You are not ready. You operate on greed and self-gratification. You concern yourselves not of or for the human race, but for monetary gain only. For if there's not what you call a profit in what you do, it does not matter to you, be it other humans of your race or any other commodity. It does not matter. The leaders of this human race are only interested in monetary gain. I, the Collective, I say to you, we are only waiting for you to destroy yourselves. We say this will happen sooner than later. There is an event that is to come. You concern yourselves with an ancient race of humans. You concern yourselves with their calendar. You concern yourselves with the year 2012, as you state it. This is a year like no other year will be, or has been, that you can recall as a race. This year, the year of 2012, and the following year will be a year that you will experience an event that you have not experienced before. Your solar system, your Earth, will be bombarded with electromagnetic pulses or electromagnetic field that will come from your sun that is of such magnitude that this planet will suffer a complete blackout, as you would say. We, the Collective, use words that you can reference and refer to in your common language. This blackout will occur for days, even months. You will not be able to function while these events are occurring. It will drain this planet of energy, of the energy that is produced by this human race. This will be an event like no others. The Collective has stated to you previously to prepare. Prepare, for it is your obligation to yourself to be ready for these events. This planet Earth will only sustain so many of your race. I, the Collective, wish to ask your leaders why you are so afraid to go back to the moon. You are being waited upon to be greeted when you arrive again, but you, this race of humans and their leaders, are too frightened because there is a power there much, much greater than the human race can ever imagine, and they cannot be controlled by your species, this human race. Your minds are not mature enough to comprehend what benefits await you there. The willingness to help you to advance as a race, to expand your knowledge, your wisdom, to have you see what compassion will do amongst your race rather than your greed, your warring, your destruction. We, the Collective, thought when these events of late have occurred that you would seek a peaceful resolution, but to our disappointment, You did not. The collective challenges your leaders to take up compassion, to show compassion to their people. For if it is not shown to the people will rebel. This race of humans will rebel against their leaders, as they are doing now in areas that you call the geographical location, the Middle East. This is just the beginning of what is to occur. You notice where there is uprisings, rebellions of the people. The leaders are being forced into hiding. They are being forced to leave their positions. No leader is immune to this. It does not matter what leader you are, of what country. You are not, as a leader, immune to the people's rebellion. So consider what is to come before you if you do not put your people first, if you do not make your people a priority. For it is them, the people, that sustain the country, not the leaders of the country. It matters not what country. It may be any country. It is the people that sustains the country, not its leaders. I, the collective, say that it is time for the people to look at the leadership before them, and possibly the leadership will look at the people and ask themselves what will be next. What will be next? I, the collective, say that there is, for some of you, some of this human race, the opportunity to meet us. There are some of you that have, as I have stated before, I, the collective, say that we do walk among you. We do speak with you and for you and about you. There are some of us that are in public positions. We are public figures. We are giving our information to you, this human race, through individuals. This information is the very basic of our knowledge, but our very basic knowledge is more advanced than your most advanced knowledge. So, when you hear our information from others, you consider them crazy, or you do not consider them at all. This only extends the belief that we have, the collective has, regarding your lack of intellect, your immaturity of intelligence. For if you were of a higher intelligence, you would consider all information that was given to you, all information being provided. For who of you, of this human race, is to say that this information is invalid? I, the collective, say none of you are, for you have not ever experienced the information that is being given by those that you consider crazy, or, to use your slang, too far out there. I, the collective, say that this is a time, as the time is getting short, for you to change your thinking. Look at the information around you. It is there. We are willing to share. We want you to have what we know, so you as a species may advance to a level where we, the collective, and you, the human race, can communicate openly. This is a desire of ours. Consider what the collective has said, what I have said for the collective, this information about your year 2012 and the following. Be prepared for this, for it will be of a magnitude that you will not be able to function as a planet. I, the collective, wish to elaborate further on our technology. We have technology that will allow you to transport yourself instantaneously from this planet to the moon and beyond. It is dimensional technology where you are no longer in a 3D form. You are transformed. You are stepping into another dimension where your space and time are irrelevant, for it is only your minds that keep you here in this physical form, in this three-dimensional world that you occupy. It is harder for us to come into this world of yours than you can realize. The energy that we expend coming here is not able to be maintained for a great deal of time without transforming ourselves or transporting ourselves back to our dimension. Even though some of us have been able to stay in this dimension much longer than others, this is still a drain on us. But our technology works both ways. You, as humans, could also use this technology to visit our dimension, our world, our reality. For our reality is only one of many other realities, other dimensions that are there also. For we choose to visit yours to help you along, to help you transform your minds from anger, from war to peace and peacefulness. You cannot imagine as humans what a world of peace would do for you. Try, try to comprehend a world of tranquility and peace where there is no one that is trying to take from you what is yours, for yours is shared by all. For why would one want to take what is theirs in the first place? What is shared by all? For there is no need for greed, there is no need for mass consumption, for hoarding, for thievery, for taking, for all is free, all is there to be taken and used as you need it. It is available. But no, your race of humans thinks that you must have everything to yourselves and not share it or distribute it amongst your people that are in need. It will be soon that your monetary system will collapse. Your monetary system will no longer have value. Then what will you do? Those of you who know not how to take care of yourselves without spending your currencies to get what you need, you will be lost, for your currencies will no longer be of value. You will no longer be able to use them to get what you need. You will have to barter and trade to get what you need. This is what we see. The collective states this: prepare yourselves for your monetary system's collapse, for it will come much sooner than you believe it will. The collective wishes to say that this is a time for those of you who know me, know the collective, for I am the collective. We speak to others besides this one that is conveying our message. Others of you are too afraid to come forth. We implore you to come forth and speak the message, convey the message that is given to you, for not all are given the same message. We, the collective, want this to occur, for the more of the human race that hears our message, the more that will understand. There are those that are ready but need to have faith in themselves, have confidence in themselves, be not afraid of what will be said, for this is what needs to occur. I, the collective, are one entity, one that speaks. There are others we know that speaks, and they have spoken through this one previously. We, the collective, will be allowing them their opportunity as they wish to come through. They know of us, and they will speak of us also, and they speak of events, and have spoken of events. These are words that this human race must hear over and over again in order to remind themselves that this is a reality that faces this race of humans. Look at the disasters that have been taking place. I had mentioned before in our last speaking of disasters that are to come. They are coming, and they will worsen. There will be new disasters upon this planet until this human race brings itself together for peace, brings itself together as a collective, working for one another, with one another, not for the individual, but for the whole. I, the collective, say that the whole is more important than the one. This is a mindset that you, as the human race, must understand if you are to continue your existence on this planet. We are from the center of Earth. Your Earth is comprised, made up of molten rock, iron, minerals, but this is of your three-dimensional world. We live within the fourth dimension within your planet that is not comprised of these elements. This is another world inside your world. You, as a human race, think, oh, there is nothing that can live inside this planet. Well, I, the collective, say you are correct in the manner in which you think, because you are thinking in a three-dimensional mind. If you are to think in a fourth dimension or an alternate dimensional mindset, you will understand that there is another world that is possible and does exist within inside your Earth, as the moon is a home to others like us. As we have said, the moon is hollow, but your technology cannot penetrate the billions of years of collected space, dust, and debris that hides them inside. Why is this so inconceivable to your race? The dimension inside your planet and a hollow moon. Why can you not perceive this as a possibility? You are a skeptical, a cynical race of humans. We, the collective, wish to make you aware of us, to bring you closer to us. But your cynicism, your greed, your narrow-mindedness, closed-mindedness prohibits this, except for a few. And those few we have been communicating with. We are of an energy body capable of taking the carbon form or other forms that is necessary to use to communicate with other species. You are not the only species that we communicate with. We communicate with others in other worlds. As I, the collective, have said, there are the means for us to transport ourselves instantaneously to other worlds where we also inhabit other worlds. We are not limited to this earth. There are those of us who are here and those of us who are elsewhere. So do not think that this is the only planet in which we inhabit. No, for we inhabit many more. We take on the forms as necessary. I, the collective, have finished speaking.